Hello, welcome back to another looking at retro gaming magazines. Here we're looking at Electronic Gaming Monthly from December 1997. You can see the what we perceive as a low price for a magazine now. In this issue, it's featuring Diddy Kong Racing. It says here, better than Mario 64. Then we have also covering the following games: Metal Gear Solid, Bomberman 64, Sonic R, Castlevania 64, Quake 64, Enemy Zero, Alundra, X-Men vs. Street Fighter, which I have that on, Sega Saturn, Real Fishing, Shining Force 3, Diablo, Chocobo's Mysterious Dungeon. Wait, is that one game? It says over 30 reviews here. Review crew rates more games than ever before. Alright, so let's get into it. I've seen this ad before. Eidos, so it just shows their latest games here. Sorry I don't have a fancy tripod that will actually allow me to be directly over the magazine itself. I wish I did, truly do. This is about the closest I can get it to where I'm at. I even have it zoomed in as well. NFL Club 98. Oh, this is covering GoldenEye, 007 GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64. Excellent game. Pretty good screenshot for the time. Alright, very cool ad for Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Excuse me, I ate not too long ago, so. Drink a little bit of water here. Wish I had a clock around. Ooh. That looks kind of like Cameron Diaz, but it's not. All you want for Christmas. Holiday buyer's guide here. Oh. So I'll show what it says. Croc, Abe's Odyssey, Beast Wars, Bomberman 64, Bust a Move 3, Chocobo's Medieval Dungeon, Crash Bandicoot 2, Crime Killers, Diablo, Diddy Kong Racing, Dracula 3D, Duke Nukem, bunch of great games here. FF7 International, the international game version of the game. Lost World Part 2. I can't even see viewfinder because the tripod thing is right in the way of the view. Mortal Kombat 4 version 2, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, NBA Action, Need for Speed 2. Oh, Resident Evil, DC, San Francisco Rush. Is that Tony Hawk? Maybe not. Sonic R, an ad for Sonic R. The Nightmare Has Begun. Nightmare Creatures. I think this was on PlayStation and N64. There's a ad. The screenshots look not very good. Glad we skipped that game. It's by Activision, by the way. Donkey Kong. EGM letters. What is this? Alundra or Chrono Cross or something? Not sure. Chrono Trigger. Mortal Kombat 3. Great games. Probably that, Destruction Derby, and I mentioned this in another video, another magazine video. Mortal Kombat 3, Destruction Derby, and Wipeout were the first 3 PlayStation games I ever played with a rented PlayStation in 95. Resident Evil, I think that's the PlayStation version. Not sure what these are. Letter art. That's pretty cool. And an arcade cab of San Francisco Rush, which I did play back in the day. Vaguely remember playing it though, because I was used to the N64 version, which I do have a complete box copy for the Nintendo 64. Don't have it on PlayStation. It works with the Rumble Pack. Very cool ad. They just don't do ads like this in magazines anymore. I haven't really seen a modern magazine. I see them on the shelves at the stores, but I never looked in one lately. In the past at least 7 years. Armored Core on PlayStation. I guess this is like a mech game, kind of like Titanfall or something. I guess it's kind of similar. All right, video game news. Big buzz for Christmas boom. So we got Tails, Sonic, Mario, and Crash Bandicoot there. The Namco collection. These are on, modern hardware now, Switch and PS5 and all that. Oh, so Nintendo plushies. Bet you those are worth pretty good money now. Resident Evil 1 screenshot, just tidbits. They talk about Sony ships 20 million for the PlayStation console. So it was still selling very well in 1997. That's good to know. Tomb Raider and a clear Game Boy. Nintendo said that sales of the first 6 months of the year would be higher than its earlier estimate of 180 billion yen. The company attributed this to the solid sales of the Game Boy. Cool. We never had a clear one. I had a case. This is like coupons, clipper of coupons. Not sure what that's about, but okay. Clock Tower on the PlayStation. Maybe it was, yeah. This page is actually bent. Someone bent it, I guess, to save their place. FF7, Final Fantasy 7. What is that? Tekken 3 or something? Something like that. And then a racing game, Shining Force. I remember this came out. I think we rented it and played it briefly, but kind of an arcade type game. But I haven't played it since then. Not even when I had the console emulators on my PC. Okay, whatever happened to Color Dreams? No, and I'm not gonna say his name because there's a lot of controversy around that. F1 Pole Position 64. Didn't play that one, didn't even know about it until pretty much now. Top Gear Rally, never played it. I remember seeing advertisements for it everywhere and at the rental store. Just never got it. Pokemon Snap, I think this is. Tekken anime. Namco's fighting gaming hits the small screen. Cool. What is this? Death Trap Dungeon. Never heard of it. You're fighting dinosaurs, apparently. With like a Lara Croft type character. Or Xena, maybe. By Idios. 2,000 Years of the Great Fall divided those who had it from those who didn't. Okay. And still does. What is this? Moto Racer. Screenshots of that. Never played it. Croc, an ad for Croc. How did Croc find his competition? It looks like he just looked for him because you got Crash Bandicoot, Mario, and Lara Croft in the background. And Bomberman on the other side here. The Nintendo 64 disc. 64 DD system, which was only available in Japan. I mean, you can import them now, but not much of a reason to, because there's not very many good games for it, or even on the system. Another Croc ad. It's actually a recent remake of this. Just pretty good, and then you can revert back to the old graphics. Same with this Quake remaster that came out too. Never played the 64 version. Yeah, there's just remasters of a lot of good things coming out. Dracula 3D. Never played it. Pretty cool anime there. Lamborghini 64. I think that was renamed to Lamborghini Automobili, if I'm not mistaken. But by judging by looking at the screenshots, I think I'm right because I played that game and owned it. Tried to play it on emulator, back in 09, and it seemed pretty slow, and it wasn't slow down from the actual game. It just ran at a slow frame rate. I'm tired from something, I don't know. But Sonic R, never was really into this game. I know a lot of people are going to tell me, oh, you should play it, you should play it, you should buy it, you should buy it. Don't try to change my mind, bro. Seriously. Some kind of 3D device. If you're playing games on the TV, you haven't played them yet. Scuba by Philips. I don't think this ever came out because it's too ahead of its time. It even has a phone number to call. A little blurb here. Connect your game console to Scuba. I mean, we have that now with like the Oculus and all that. The PlayStation VR. Star Wars Masters of Terras Host or Cost. Never played it. Apparently it was on PlayStation. Enemy Zero on Saturn. Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero. Soccer 98. Power and Performance. What a strange looking controller. Alps Interactive. Is that what it is? PlayStation controller. I don't remember seeing this at all. Maybe it's out there. I thought I saw it on an eBay listing here recently. Return Fire 2. Not sure what. Is this a PC game or something? Better go get your tank. There may be survivors. Okay. Magic Knight, Ray Earth, X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Very cool shots here. Love this stuff. This is an excellent game too. I have it on Saturn. It was cheaper than buying Marvel vs. Capcom, and it's pretty close to that game. Here, I'll show the screenshots of Magic Knight. Which actually it looks like a pretty good game. I guess an RPG. Yeah, RPG. There's the screenshots of that, of X-Men vs. Street Fighter. Came out in November 97 in Japan. It doesn't say a release date in the US, strangely enough. Yeah, I had to get mine imported from Japan because the Japanese version was cheaper than the American version. Imagine that. Bust-a Move 3. Pretty good game, and I have Bust-a Move 2, and they're all pretty similar to each other. Same premise, just match up the bubbles before they fall on you. Just entered the arena. Street Fighter Collection on the Saturn, I imagine. Yeah, Saturn, PlayStation. I think it came out on PC later on. What is this? Silhouette Mirage. About halfway through the magazine. Saturn Bomberman Fight. It looks good. Shining Force 3. Never played it. I thought I saw someone playing it the other day on Twitch. What does this say? Now get ready for the most anticipated special move in fighting game history. Street Fighter Plus A. I think this is renamed because I don't remember seeing this. Maybe it was Alpha 3 or something. Excalibur. There's a Lundra. Looks interesting. I think that's only on PlayStation. It is on PlayStation. Tennis Arena. Never played it. Mass Destruction. by ASC Games, and it's on PlayStation and Windows 98. Looks interesting. Looks cool. What is this? NBA Action 98 advertisement. Oops, that's upside down. Gonna have to kind of hurry. I got stuff washing in the washing machine. It's a nice luxury to have, you know, a washing machine at home to wash your clothes. Alright, we're not going fast. This is pretty cool advertisement. Probably, what is that? Hockey, some kind of hockey game. What is this? What is that? Last Brock, what? Oh, Last Bronx, okay. Fighting game with an ice cream man. Oops, they just don't do ads like this anymore. I'm gonna have to look at a modern gaming magazine just to look what it, see what it, you know, what it's about. I'm just gonna cover the games I know. Org Battle on PlayStation, very expensive game. I believe there's a Super Nintendo game as well that's extremely expensive, put out by Atlas. Interesting controller here called the Barracuda for use with PlayStation game console. Never seen it. Wonder if it came out. Another controller. Excuse me. First, you got one for Saturn, PlayStation, a few for PlayStation, and a 3-in-1 bundle pack, a memory card by Naki, and a controller that's not even showing the whole controller. Okay, sports. Okay, we'll show Diablo. Never played that one. Played a little bit of Diablo 2 on PC back in the day. Arcade Greatest Hits, the Midway Collection 2. I don't have this, but I have these games in the Midway Treasures, Midway Arcade Treasures collection on PlayStation 2. All of those games are available on there. Mortal Kombat ad for the movie. 19 all new cuts. What? Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Oh, okay, it's the second movie, which is not very good in comparison to the first. The first is actually worth watching. I mean, it's not that much better, but Real Bass Fishing, or Real Fishing. I have Real Bass Fishing for the PlayStation, complete copy. Test Drive 4. I think I have this one, or had it back in the day. I know I have it now because don't know what that is, so we'll skip those. Skull Monkeys, weird game, interesting character. Looks like something out of Toy Story. Pretty cool little animated figures there. Crime Killers, never seen it. A good ad for Gex, which I do own the first game. Okay, we'll skip Beast Wars and the Lunar Ray Storm. I think it's on, yeah, PlayStation. Arkanoid Returns, I have to play that someday. Yeah, I know we're kind of speeding through this, but I don't want to. Oh, Red Alert. Slowly scroll up. I've played Red Alert, I think 2 or something. Final Fantasy 6 or 7. Is that 7? I can't tell. I think it is 7. Gradius Gaiden, you know, side-scrolling shooter that's popular in the arcades, and then came home, you know, on the PlayStation, Saturn. Ghost in a Shell game, and there was talk about the movie, which, you know, the animated movie came out, but back then we got the full motion one here more recently, I would say, not like super recent, but Metal Gear Solid, most anticipated PlayStation game ever. I have the VR missions disc, but I don't have and the actual game itself. used to have the PlayStation 2 version. I mean, it would play on PlayStation 2, but it was in a PlayStation 2 type case. Better Off Dead. What is this, like Road Rash? Wow, that's like Road Rash, but with bikes. Cool. Is that made by? Yeah, it's made by GT Interactive Software. MDK. Not sure what that is. Interesting ads. I love these ads. Mortal Kombat 4 version 2. So it's like an update to it, I guess. It's actually coming out on the Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. I know it sounds like I'm drunk, but I'm not. I'm just fatigued. Jet Moto 2. There we go. Oh, coming soon section. What is this? It's one of the Bust a Move games there at the bottom. Arcade Midway presents Arcade Greatest Hits. This is the first version of it. All these games are available on modern platforms on another Midway collection, at least for PS3. I don't know if there's a modern one, but N64 stuff. Diddy Kong Racing, Mario 64, NFL, 007, all kinds of good stuff. Mario Kart 64, Wave Race, Star Fox 64, Top Gear Rally, Mischief, which I think now is an expensive game, I believe. GX PC with the speakers on the side, or it's a TV, I believe. Yeah, it's a TV. Oh, here's a wide version of the ad. Another shot. Bulky drive. What's this bulky drive? Nintendo controller. Test Drive 4. Another like coupon or a coupon for it. Elf has the Nintendo 64 there. Look, it's blown up, or it's just like a prop version of it. That's cool. Picture of the Rumble Pack. Fighting games. Killer Instinct Gold. Really good game. I'm pretty sure I got that one. Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Colony Wars. Let's see, they're fighting over the N64. Try to get rid of some of this glare here. Sorry about that. Now they're... Oh, all the L's want it. Tecmo Stackers. Never seen that. What is this, like a Tekken ripoff or something? True Fighters versus... Ooh, there's the GunCon, PlayStation Grip, PlayStick. We had some red grips that went over the handles on the controllers of the PlayStation. DualShock, or... I forget what it was called. Now of course we have DualSense. They're talking about PlayStation games. Pretty interesting controller here, the fishing controller. The ASCII grip. Crash Bandicoot 2, which I do own. Wipeout there. Wipeout XL. And Raystorm. And then Aero Fighters Assault, which I've actually never played. Abyss, really cool ad for that. Never played it. Kiss the Abyss. Oh, Critical Depth. Oh, okay, there she is in all her glory, holding the PlayStation Super Puzzle Fighter, which I do own for PlayStation. I need to go back and I think this is the only video I'm going to do today. This is a lot. Saturn. Here's the Mad Catz, I think, or Hot Wheels Racing Wheel. Saturn Stick. Released 3 videos this week, which is abnormal for me. I haven't done that in years. Hardcore 2. Not sure what that is. That's interesting though. Did you call for a delivery? Baku Baku? Never heard of that. What are they saying here? I much prefer Flame World to Fried. Teenage Motorsports. Drive like an animal. Is that NES? Oh, Game Boy. Dragon Ball GT, then they're talking about Cool Borders 2, which I also own. This is a very cheap game. Very inexpensive. Toad, I guess he had his own game? What? What's the deal with Toad? Coupon for San Francisco Rush, $10 off. Super Mario 64 and what is this? Super Mario World? It's interesting they would advertise both of those. Or is that? No, that's Mario All-Stars. I guess they're just talking about it. Alright, the lightsaber. British Invasion. Oh, is this... Oh. It's, what is it? G-Force? Or whatever. I think it's called G-Force. What does it say here? I forget. I just looked at the game the other day. Someone playing it when I was at the hospital. Taking care of something. Rare, a section on Rare. Crash Banjo-Kazooie. Conquer. Ooh, DMA Designs talking about Grand Theft Auto 2. Oh man. Core talking about Tomb Raider 2, maybe it is. Hard for me to tell. There's the ASCII grip controller, very strange. Comic type ad. Traveler's Tales on the Saturn. Not sure what that is. Croc. Not covering everything because, oh man. Greatest hits of Rayman. I actually own this game. I think disc only, but though. Okay, here it is. Diddy Kong. I'm going to put this down for a second. Diddy Kong Racing. Jet Moto. More Diddy Kong Racing. Okay, Extreme G, that's what I was talking about. That's what I saw. And I own both games on the 64. It'd be interesting if that game is remastered, like, and put on PC, like the, some of the other games. Multi-Racing Champ, San Francisco Rush. $10 off Midway for Sears. Funny thing is, Sears is now out of business, so this would be no good. Where would you take it? Duke Nukem 3D, Top Gear Rally, WCW versus NWOWT, Mace, Dragon, something. Mace, the Dark Age. Controller for PlayStation. They're just rating games now. Resident Evil. Are they rating peripherals too? That's cool. Accessories, rather. Alright, that's it, guys. And I was just showing little guides, mini guides. What is this? Porsche. The game. Looks like a ripoff of, like, Need for Speed or something. Alright, well, that's it, guys. Oh, they have their own merchandise, which that's worth some money now. Don't really see anyone wearing that, but Alright, that's it guys. Thank you for watching, commenting, and subscribing.